Hello, welcome. So, before I do this quick video, just let you know that it's back. The 5950X. There we go. We finally got it. I managed to get the money back on it. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and then obviously swapped it straight out, and now we have the 5950X back. And it's ready to rock and roll again in the PC. So it's kind of weird that they put the CPU there. You can actually see the CPU. That's the actual CPU there. But it was sealed and everything, so it's not like anyone's opened it or put the old one back in or anything like that. Which they could have done if they'd just put the sealing back on. There we go. Anyway, so those that didn't know, obviously we had to send back a lot of parts of the computer and got returns on all of them, luckily from Amazon, which is very, very good. This one, however, was the worst. So if you ever do this with a CPU and it's an expensive one or it's a high-priced item, expect Amazon to take forever. I mean forever to get this back to you. But at least it didn't take as long as they said, because they said it was going to take up to the 21st, which would be next week. It has taken still a very long time because this was done on the 30th. They said they received it back on the 8th. It's taken from the 8th all the way up until now for them to process the money back, even though I don't get a return on it. It's not like they were going to fix it or anything and then return it or anything. It was just like, we're going to hold on to your money for no reason whatsoever for a stupid amount of days, and then you can have it as a credit or have it as cash back and what have you and whatnot. But there you go. Anyway, we've got it back. The PC is working, as we all know anyway, so that's good. Just to also reiterate on what's happening now as well. Now, I actually thought Rio was at school one more week. Apparently, no, that's it now. As from this Friday, he's off, and they will be returning back on the 3rd of January, is when they are now officially back at school. So what does this mean, obviously, for recordings on the channel? Well, it just means I'm going to now transition to doing recording on a night time or streams on a night as well when he's in bed. So for the weekend, this weekend, hopefully, Saturday, Sunday, if I end up, I have a terrible habit of falling asleep. So what I'm going to start doing is trying to get back into the ways of obviously getting up on the night time and recording. So hopefully Saturday, Sunday this week, I'll do some recordings of some of the new games I've got that I'd pre-ordered from before. This is way before the computer had its problems. And then we'll see where we go on from there. And now we've got this part back that is essential. I'll do some more Call of Duty. Obviously, check out the new update and stuff, which I've had a quick look at. It seems pretty alright. Not really a great deal's changed, as we all know from Infinity Ward. They never seem to change anything. They've still left OP weapons in the game and made it still annoying, especially like the dual pistols, which is just beyond stupid to go against and stuff. But, you know, they've kind of buffed a little bit of things here and there that might be decent-ish, but I've lost all faith in Activision and in any of the developers, apart from Treyarch. Treyarch being the only one that I feel has been reliable or always been somewhat reliable through the whole Activision cycle of games. Obviously not with such as like Black Ops 4 and obviously the other games that they've done, but for them, to be honest, in my mind, it wasn't their fault. It was more the fault that they just basically had workload just thrown on top of them and said, right, make a game. And they've had to then recycle games to then try and make a game in a very short period of time and not had a chance. So I'm definitely feeling that COD 2024, when it launches, which is from Treyarch, will actually be really, really good, because we've now gone to the two-year cycle period. So by the time we physically get to 2024, that Call of Duty will be probably one of the best that they've got out there at the moment, and it'll be probably superb in terms of Call of Duty, because For me, Black Ops 3, I've said it before and I'll say it again, Black Ops 3 has always been my favourite of all the Call of Duties so far. It's been the most balanced in terms of futuristic Call of Duty. The wall running was balanced, the boost jets were balanced, everything was just such a balanced game. The only thing that ever ruins any Call of Duty as such is just the skill-based matchmaking, which is probably the most annoying part of any Call of Duty game is the skill-based matchmaking. And the fact that I don't have like a ranked for people to go and sweat it out and kind of do that with ranked. And just leave public as public. Leave public as a basic, throw you in, gives you the best connection. The teams then get loaded in. It then sorts the teams out so that you've got at least an average between one and an average between the other without no anomalies or overbearing one side, overbearing other side, and then just let them go, sort of thing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will eventually change. But you know, for now, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, so the plan now is obviously to do the normal recordings, and then we'll do some live streaming. I will try and let you know when that's going to be. It's a bit awkward when is not always at work now, so it's kind of like just picking days I can sort of do it on, and then other days where I'm not going to be able to due to but yeah, hopefully the next year we can start making some changes. I've been kind of thinking now, what can I possibly change next? And obviously I'm getting to a point now where I think I've got most things I needed. That I think for me, my most sort of problem was, can I physically afford the things that I've needed, like these items and stuff? Or would it be better to stay where I am now, kind of deal with that, get that sorted, and then obviously see where we go from there? And I feel like I've got to a position now where most things are pretty good spot. The only other thing I need to do now is in terms of internet connection and getting a better internet, so that obviously when I'm uploading, it's going to be better, faster, and obviously more convenient and more better for you guys and gals. So the quality is going to be better, and then we can look into obviously what other changes we can do afterwards. I feel like we've got like a, I don't know, might just be is it just a light? It feels like I've got like looks like I've got like a bruise here. Anyway, let me have a look in there. It's bugging me now. Why is that? Can't really see it. Can't really see it. I don't know. It's probably just the lighting, but it's bugging me now. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get things sorted and then see what holds for next year and go from there. So see how we do. Obviously, as I've always said, and I'll always continue to say, if you can help, I would appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Definitely like the videos. It definitely goes a long way. And then we can see where we can go from there, and then hopefully do some improvements to the channel, and hopefully, fingers crossed, push on and see where we go from there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. So, recap. Live streams will now be in the night time. Recording I'll do on the night and try and get them uploaded as well. This weekend I'll probably take this Saturday, Sunday to get back into getting reacquainted with everything. So expect a couple of videos of the weekend. This weekend that will come to now. And then next week we'll do some live streams. It'll probably be like I used to do, where I did like 2 or 3 days in the week. And then the other 2 days I'll try and do recordings for. or stuff like that in order to try and, cycle them a little bit, purely because obviously I need to sleep and Rio keeps me up earlier hours in the morning as it is. So then trying to sleep and do what I do is going to be a bit of a challenge. But there we go. But hopefully, yeah, we should be back to normal now, and things should be working as clockwork, and then on the 3rd of Jan, back to the usual. Anyway, bye for now.